Hello and welcome back to Logical Tarot. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading, telling you what you need to know right now, what you've been neglecting or ignoring or avoiding. So I have 3 decks that we're going to work with here today. I'm going to go ahead and get them shuffled and dealt, and I'll be back as soon as I have done that. Okay, we have our decks right in front of us. I want you to go ahead and pick the card back that speaks most to you. We have 1, 2, and 3. I'll have all the timestamps below so you can go ahead and skip ahead to whichever one speaks to you the most. Alright, we're starting here with deck number 1. The Chariot reversed. The Magician upright. The Hanged Man upright. The Empress reversed. The Empress reversed. And the Five of Swords reversed. So starting here with the Chariot reversed. The Chariot reversed talks a lot about insecurity, talks about a lack of direction or maybe being a little reckless. Up next, the Magician upright. The Magician is someone who has unlimited power, unlimited skill and ability. They're someone who can have an idea and then achieve it. Up next, the Hanged Man upright. This is a card that talks a lot about seeing things from a bigger picture, zooming out and looking at everything all together. Up next, we have the first of our reversed Empresses. We do see the Empress reversed twice in this spread, meaning that we need to pay careful attention. The Empress reversed talks about being uncaring, having creative blocks, or feeling neglected. Again, we have Empress reversed. And finally, we have the Five of Swords reversed. The Five of Swords reversed talks about holding on to resentment or walking away from conflict, not engaging in it. So let's look at everything together. Let's tell this story of what you need to know right now. First of all, you need to know that you have the power to do the things that you want to do. You have the ability, you have the strength. You're getting so caught up in feeling this block, feeling like you're being neglected, that you're not taking into account the bigger picture. You have a lack of direction right now, a lack of focus. You're insecure. We see insecurity twice. We see you not being confident. I see you. I see you backing down. I see you being afraid to engage in conflict or in any kind of argument. You are strong. You are capable and you are powerful. In this spread, all but one card is a major card. That tells me that this potential of yours is massive. This is a life-altering situation that you're in. And you have the power. You have the capability. Just look at it from a bigger picture. Look at it from a zoomed out perspective. Again, I want to pay special attention to our Empress here. I want to ask you, how might you tap into your own creativity? How might you be able to realize this idea that you've had? What are you stopping yourself from doing? I encourage you, pick up the pen, pick up the paintbrush, whatever it is that you're wanting to do, you have the ability and the skill. All you have to do is try. I also want to encourage you, again, focusing on these two Empresses side by side. I want to encourage you to take care of yourself. Practice a little bit of self-care right now. I know you're feeling insecure. I know you're feeling like you can't do things, or maybe that you're not worth things, but you are worth nice things. Do something just for yourself. Do something just because you deserve it and you are worth it. I hope that this spread was helpful for you. I hope that it was enlightening. If you enjoyed this, please like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you back again soon. Alright, here we have the second pile. Let's see what we have. We have the Queen of Pentacles upright. We have the Five of Pentacles upright. We have the Page of Wands upright. The High Priestess reversed. We have Death reversed. We have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Let's start over here with our Queen. Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very, very practical. She's very down to earth, and in fact, earth is her element. She typically enjoys being in nature. She's very responsible and very caring. She's also very pragmatic. She looks at situations in a very systematic way. Up next, the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles talks about feeling alone, feeling isolated. It talks about having some health issues, perhaps. It talks about loss. It's always important to note, I always like to point out, there's a big difference between feeling isolated and being isolated. And I think the Five of Pentacles calls on us to recognize that difference. Up next, the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is someone who's incredibly adventurous. He loves exploring. He loves going to see new things. He always has a new idea or a new plan. He also signifies that good news is coming our way. Up next, we have the High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess reversed tells me that you are ignoring your intuition. You are not listening to your gut on something. Up next, we have Death reversed. Death reversed is being resistant to something changing, being afraid that something's going to end, holding on to the past, likely not letting go of whatever you're ignoring your intuition about. Finally, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Pentacles reversed is all about having financial problems, maybe being in debt. Looking at everything together, I can see that you are someone who likes to be very careful with who you give love to, with how much you let others into your life. I see that you're someone who likes to go on adventures and explore new things, but you're also someone who's really afraid of things changing. You're afraid to accept that you need to do something different because it looks like right now you're experiencing some financial issues, some debt, maybe you've made a poor choice in terms of investments, and now you are kind of seeing the ramifications of that. And because you're so afraid to change, perhaps this is someone in your life you've gone into this investment with because you trust them and you love them. They're very excited about new things always, and they were so excited to do this, but you jumped into this investment and it's not paying off. But you're so afraid of ruining that relationship. You're so afraid of losing that connection that you don't want to say that you think this is a poor choice, or that you fear this will turn out badly, or that it is turning out badly. You know, in this spread here we see 3 pentacles. Pentacles usually have to do with our material wealth, with our money, with our items, with the things in life that are physical and real in front of us. I can see that you're having some kind of problem regarding money and investments. What you need to know right now is to not be afraid. Not be afraid to say no. Not be afraid to trust your gut. You know, maybe this financial situation hasn't happened yet. Maybe this financial situation is coming to you. Maybe there's someone who's incredibly adventurous and excited and comes to you and says, I have this great idea, let's start a business, and I need you to trust your gut. If your intuition says no, it is a no. Don't be afraid of ruining the relationship. Don't be afraid of changing that just to appease this person, because if you do that, this is not going to end positively. I know that you want to be there for this person. I know that you want to show them how much you care. But sometimes it's kinder to say, we can't do this. This isn't a good choice for either of us. I hope that this was helpful for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I hope to see you back again soon. Bye. All right, this is our third deck, telling you what you need to know right now. Let's see what we have. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed. We have the Lovers reversed. We have the Knight of Pentacles upright. We have the Five of Wands upright. We have the Ten of Pentacles upright. And we have the Two of Cups reversed. How interesting that these two have come out together. All right, let's start here with our Page of Pentacles reversed. Boop. Page of Pentacles reversed is someone who is sitting around idly. They're not doing the things they need to be doing. They are wasting time on things that aren't benefiting them in the long run. Up next, we have the Lovers in reverse. The Lovers in reverse is all about bad choices, difficult relationships, separation, falling out of love. Up next, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is slow and steady. They're hardworking, they're trustworthy, they're dependable, but they do things at their own slow pace. Up next, the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is all about conflict and rivalry, arguments. Up next, we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is all about financial stability, having enough put aside to give to your children and family one day. Finally, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse is all about relationship problems, unrequited love. So when we look at this all together, what story does this tell? This tells me a story of a relationship that's struggling. One person in the relationship is not pulling their weight. They're wasting time. They're not doing things that benefit the relationship as a whole. The other person in the relationship is trying very hard to move things forward, to continue moving forward with all of the plans, all of the ideas and dreams and hopes. They're still working toward that goal. There's a lot of argument and conflict going on right now in the relationship. And this Knight of Pentacles is struggling because he really would like there to be financial security and a little bit left over at the end of the day to pass on. But this Knight of Pentacles is frustrated with this Nine of Pentacles. They are not seeing eye to eye. I feel like they used to see eye to eye very well. They got along great. They're both Pentacles. They both value stability and security, but it just isn't that way anymore. There's been a rift in this relationship. What I need you to know right now, what these cards say, these cards say that this relationship is going downhill. That doesn't mean that this relationship is doomed forever. There was once so much love and togetherness, and you need to move back toward that. In order to do that, this Knight of Pentacles, if that's you, you need to understand that this Nine of Pentacles, their priorities might be just a little different right now. They might need a little bit of grace. Have conversations instead of arguments. discuss how you can get back to where you both want to be. Because this Nine of Pentacles still wants to be here. They're just a little bit distracted right now. On the other hand, if you are the Nine of Pentacles in this relationship, if you have been spending too much time doing things that don't serve you and don't serve your partner, I encourage you to, same advice, take this time, sit down and discuss instead of argue with your partner. Discuss how you can get back here, how we can get back to this Lover's card and this Two of Cups card being upright, being full, being productive and happy. Continuing down this path of conflict is only going to lead to a separation, to an end of a relationship. There's conflict, but it doesn't have to be the end if you're willing to put in the work. And more importantly, if this Nine is willing to put in the work. The Knight cannot do it all alone. The Knight cannot realize this dream by themselves. They need this Nine along for the ride. What you need to know is that the relationship is not doomed, but it needs work. I hope that that was helpful. I hope that that brought you some insight. If you liked this, please go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It helps me out. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you back again soon. Bye. Alright guys, if you made it all the way to the end, thank you for sticking around. Make sure you've liked this video, comment below, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if this helped you. Let me know if you want to see this in the future. I hope to see